Hello everyone, welcome back to Build and Repair and Restore. Thanks for watching, hope you guys enjoy the content. If you do, make sure you give us a like, don't forget to subscribe, and you can also join the channel for exclusive content.
Hi guys, welcome back to the bathroom install. I'm back on the job, and today I am going to start putting in the shower tray. So the plan today is get the shower tray done and actually tile the floor. It's quite a small floor to tile in here, so it shouldn't take too long, and plumb that shower unit on the wall. So after yesterday's video, I actually stayed a little bit longer and did a little bit more work because I realized the floor was quite uneven where the shower is, and I'll show you the shower tray that I'm going to be using. It's very important that the floor is really sort of perfectly level, so I did a little bit of screeding there. So I'll show you what I've done, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing today. Alright guys, so basically this is where I did the little bit of screeding. I mean, it's not that thick. We're probably about I would say about 3/4 of an inch at the back was sloping towards the wall, so I just sort of leveled it and feathered it out yesterday. So this is the shower screen that I'll be using. As you can see, it's quite big. It's 1700 mil wide. Basically, it's the size of a bath. You can see the big waist here. You can see this shower has no sort of lips or anything. It's like sort of completely flat on the edges. Obviously, it does have a slope in the middle. So slight slope in the middle. So yeah, as I said, it's important that you sort of get this floor really level before we put it in. Now I've got a challenge here that what I realized is the shower is actually, for this shower tray to fit in here, it actually has to almost touch wall to wall. And when I say wall, I mean the brick wall. It's very close for it to fit. So obviously we've got pipes here. We've got a waste pipe that really there was no other option to move this waste pipe, to move it further back, because there's a joist here and I would have had to go under the joist, which would take me too low, so it had to go over that joist. So but what we decided we're going to do, we're going to have to cut the shower tray. So I'm basically going to have to notch it out so that I can slide the tray in around these pipes, and then obviously there's going to be a false wall built, so the shower is going to be sort of built into the false wall, which was going to happen anyway. So I need to sort of take some measurements, and I'm going to have to basically cut this, unfortunately. I know it's painful just thinking about it, but all of this is going to be inside the back of the wall anyway. So yeah, this is a sort of resin shower base. So yeah, that's the first thing I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to use some adhesive in a sort of like no nail sort of stuff and grip film, and then I'm going to bed it down there. So it's very heavy. I'm on my own, so this should be fun. But first thing I'm going to do is take the measurements here and transfer them to here. I'm going to use the angle grinder. I'm going to have to cut this out, and then I'm going to try and get the base in. Right guys, so our shower tray is in. As you can see, this is what I've had to cut around it to get around the pipes. But as I said, this is all going to get boxed in, so you won't see it. Also, you can see the trap here. Trap is actually in the hole somewhere, and that's the trap there. So I'm just going to pull this up and fit the waste on there. So that's in. Now I'm going to look at the floor. I've got some primer for the floor, so I'm going to prime this now and let it dry, and then I'm going to tile this. So I'm going to let this set. I've put adhesive under here, a whole tube of adhesive, so I won't be walking on this today. So I think I'll just work my way out, really get this floor done, and then I think that will be it really for today. And then tomorrow I will get on with the last bits of plumbing and build this stud wall. Tomorrow I'll just focus on literally building this stud wall here and putting the plumbing in and board it up. And by the end of tomorrow, this place will be ready for tiling. So that's the trap installed. I always give it some extra silicone on the top there. I let this dry, and then tomorrow I can test this out with some water. Also comes with this sort of satin nickel sort of plate that I'm guessing you glue it on. Looks like a double-sided tape, maybe. It goes on here. There's no screws, so it's got to be a double-sided tape or something. But the only annoying thing with this is that, or maybe you don't tape it. Probably isn't tape. Probably just sits there like this, because you have to get it off when you want to clean. So maybe that isn't tape. Maybe it's just a plastic for the finish on this side. So you probably just rest it in like that. That makes more sense. There's no instructions with it, so yeah, because basically you've got this. This is the that catches all the hair and maybe your ring if you're unlucky. So you pull this out and you can catch anything. So it goes in there like that. And it sits on there. So I'll test it out tomorrow. Right guys, so that's our tiles, they're all cut. I like to sort of cut and test fit them all, especially when I'm using sort of a small space like this. Much easier to just sort of cut them, lay them out with the spacers. And what I'm going to do now is take them all up, give this floor a good clean again, and I'm going to prime the floor. I've got my primer there, and then I'm going to lay these tiles down. Alright guys, this is the floor tiled. It's come out really good. These are quartz tile. Obviously you saw I've used the leveling kit to make sure that all the edges are nice and level with each other. Yeah, so I'm very happy with that. I had to take the door out just to get the clips in. Also I wanted to show you guys real quickly the tiles I'm going to be using here. So here's one of the tiles. I just got one out. They're absolutely massive. Basically it's going to be 2 tiles in here. Let me see if I can get a bit wider. So as you can see, 1 tile here, and then there'll be another one that will go almost to the ceiling. There'll be about 5 centimeters at the top. So what we're actually going to do is actually drop the ceiling by that 5 centimeters instead of having cuts and stuff like that. So yeah, so that way it'll be sort of 2 tiles straight to the top, and yeah, it should look nice and clean. But yeah guys, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.